Alright, hey guys, this is Mike with The Digital Life, and I'm back with another video. And today we're going to be doing an unboxing of the Galaxy Note 10 Plus. Alright, so this phone is $1,099.99, so $1,100 for this phone. It's an expensive phone, and I was tempted to not even try it, but it's my job to bring these kind of phones, these reviews, these unboxings to you guys. There's plenty of videos out there for you guys to go look at, but they aren't my perspective, right? So I remember before I started making YouTube videos, that's what I would do. I would go look over and over again at these phones that I wanted, right? It was the closest I could get to these phones without having to try them myself. And also, this is a way and I want to be able to save you money if I can. You know, I want to keep you from having to spend that money. And if I find a device that is super good, then I'll tell you, go ahead and go get it, right? I'll say, hey, you know, you got to stop and get this device. Or I'll say, you can wait. Or I'll look for a better alternative for you. But everything is just my opinion, right? I can only say it's my opinion and it's my thoughts on this product. I'll do my best to show you what this device is like and then give you all the information I know and what I've learned and all the experience I have with it, and pass that on to you to let you make a more informed buying decision. So, all right, let's get to the unboxing. And all right, guys, let's go. All right, guys. So here's my unboxing knife. All right, yeah, big device, all right? So here's the S10 Plus right next to it. And so, yeah, you can tell there's a kind of a difference. Obviously, S10 Plus has more of a rounded edges there. And the Note has squared off edges there, okay? Here's the S Pen. Before I even turn it on, I'm already taking this out. It's a nice color, nice blue, like an indigo blue. It's kind of nice. And you can use that pen for the S Pen for more things than just writing on the screen, and we'll get more into that later. It comes with a screen protector on it, and out of the box it comes with a little bit of a protector on the back, and it has the let's see, give you a little comparison. They have the vertical cameras just like the iPhone, and whereas the S10 it was a horizontal. And the color on the S10 is kind of like, you know, it has that kind of rainbowish color, but I don't know, I kind of like it. Look at that, really pretty colors. So they call this the Glow. They have a blue one and a black one as well. This has 256 gigabytes of internal storage already in it. You can expand it with an SD card, and there's no more button on the side here. So the power button used to be on the right here like this, right? It's no longer there. They moved the power button over here, and this is also the Bixby button. There's the volume rocker, and let's see, they have a headphone jack here and no headphone jack here. So there's a difference right there. I can't see if there's any speakers, so there's no speaker grill up on top right here, but there might be one in between the glass and the metal there, but who knows, it might be one of those kind of things where it's induction. I'll have to look into that a little bit more, but there's a speaker right there for sure, and there's your mics. And yeah, so I kind of like the way this feels in the hand. It's got like a more uniform look to it. The glass is almost just as curved, right, as the back glass. There's like a little tiny little sliver of metal between that glass. It's kind of hard to get an angle on it, but there's a little tiny sliver of metal between the glass back and the glass front. So all right, so let me get this phone powered on and set up for you guys, and then I will get back to the video. All right. And the camera happens to be right there in the middle. So there's a camera right there in the middle instead of on the side like this one is. Yeah, I just trying to show you. Obviously, that's not a Note. That's the Galaxy S10 Plus. But it's good to see, you know, the changes that they're making with their newer devices, and that's what I have to reference right now. So, all right, we'll I'll get it started and we'll get it going. All right, so I'll set that there so you guys can look at that. Give you guys a good angle on it, and let's see what's inside the box. Got all that. Don't need that. Got a SIM card already. I like that it's black. That's nice. What do we got here? Oh, okay. So you get AKG headphones right there. So I'll get a braided cable on them, and I'm guessing there's a USB connection on the other end. Let's see. Yep, and it's got like a rubbery feel to it. It's nice. And you got your USB-C charging cable. A little booklet right here. SIM ejection tool. Booklets right there. Probably user manuals, quick start guide. All right, so the setup is complete, and I've got my phone turned on. There's something cool about the new lock screen. You can add a 15-second little video for the lock screen, and it'll do that. It's kind of cool. So the fingerprint sensor is moved up a little bit comparing to the Galaxy. If you notice, the S10 Plus. So the S10 Plus has the fingerprint sensor down there on the bottom. This one has this one up here. It's a little bit, I'd say, there's a little bit less finger gymnastics. It's not that it's a big deal, but you know, little touches like that and a new device kind of make the experience that much better. So I do appreciate that. So that's kind of cool. And also, from what I noticed, and we'll see if it happens now, but I think that, yeah, the fingerprint sensor works better on this than it does on the Galaxy S10 Plus. And so that's also another good upgrade. That one of the biggest things was if that fingerprint sensor worked or not. So, and this one works a lot better than the one on the Galaxy S10 Plus. So my fingers are a little dry most of the time. So I'll give you guys an update as far as how that fingerprint sensor works. If it keeps working, then awesome. But I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but you can turn the phone on by just pressing the, you know, just a blank lock screen. If you cover it in the right area, you turn it on that way. I feel like the Note 10 is a little bit more fluid, more snappy, just maybe a more refined version of the UI and the software that they have for Galaxy devices. I feel like the Note 10 is a more refined version of the Galaxy S10 Plus. I don't know if this is something that you should upgrade to, and we'll find out in the next videos coming up. I'll be doing a comparison of the Note 10 Plus to the Galaxy S10 Plus, and then you guys will find out a little bit more then. But I like the way it feels in the hand. Feels nice. And the one thing you guys do want to see when you come to see if you're looking at a Note, is to see if the S Pen is any better, right? If you're buying a Note, you're gonna want to be using that S Pen, so because otherwise, why buy it, right? So I've never done anything with this S Pen yet, and it says that you can do air actions, so you can open apps, take pictures, control the music, and more without touching your screen. All right, so I don't know how much I'll actually use that. We'll see. To use air action, just press and hold the pin button, or hold it down, make a gesture, then release the button. And let's try it out. All right, let's try that. Hold your S Pen with the tip facing away from you. All right, so like this. All right, and then hold down on the pin button, flick your S Pen up, and release the pin button. Great job. All right, sweet. Now hold the pin. I knew I could do it. And now hold the pin. Hold down the pin button. Draw a clockwise circle in the air. So clockwise going that way. And then release the pin button. All right, let's see. This one's a little bit more difficult. I don't know if I can do it. Hold on. All right, so change the storage location. Add an SD card. So sorry. All right, so it looks like that activated the camera. All right, so nice, cool. And you guys can't, it's not showing in the viewfinder of my camera here, but the colors on this display are super accurate. I'd say they're probably more accurate than what my iPhone that I'm recording with right now is. Probably, yeah. And it's super sharp in the viewfinder anyway. So that was kind of cool. That's a cool way to activate the camera. Let's see what happens if I just press the button and just point it at it. Cool. So you can single press and you can take a picture. It looks like you can record multiple things like that. Looks like I just took a picture just by pressing the button. Let's see how far away I can be. I'm gonna hold it back, the pin back behind me, and let's see if it'll take one. Sweet. Let's see how far. Yep, took another one. So I don't know, I've got probably like a 3.5 foot reach. It was able to pick it up, so that's kind of cool. I'm gonna set it down. Let's see if it will actually take a picture. Over here, I'm gonna go walk away. A good 5 feet. This is where somebody would usually stand if they're gonna be standing back and taking a photo. I think it did it. Let's see. Let's see if there's a black screen on there. Yep, cool. So it actually did it. All right, so that's kind of promising. I mean, if anything, now you have something to use to be able to remotely take pictures. It's kind of cool. I probably never will use it, but for those of you out there that find it interesting, there you go. Let's see. There's a little pin icon right there. What do I do with that? Do I type on that? Oh, you know what? Oh, cool. So it looks like there's 100% charge on the pin. It shows that there's 100% charge there. So that's pretty cool. I guess when that pin is on the display right there, it means that you have the pin out. But let's see, I wanna make sure. Let's see if this will return me home. Awesome. So it'll make you go to the home screen, and I think you can move that little pin around. Oh, and you have the option to remove it. So that's pretty cool. So you tap on that pin and it takes you to all these things. You can create a note. Let's see what if there's any lag at all on this little display here. And actually this display is pretty big. Let's see if there's any lag. Let's say, hey, YouTube. So cool. I mean, there wasn't very much lag, if you guys can see. Let's look a little bit closer. So now I'm on contact with the display. And I mean, it's like right behind it. If you can see that? See, it takes a little while to catch up, but it's right behind it. So not bad. So it feels nice. The little tip feels good. The little tip right there on the pin is nice, and I don't know, it feels almost a little sticky kinda, but yet slippery. Yeah, it feels nice on the display. It's not bad to hold. I felt like it was going to be a little bit kind of weird to hold it. I'm not accidentally touching that button, so that's kind of cool. I will give you guys more of, and it automatically saved the note. So I'll give you guys more of an idea of what it's like that pin, like, you know, how I feel about it later. I'm glad they gave the functionality of being able to take pictures and things like that. That's kind of cool. I'll leave that pin there for now. There was something that I wanted to do. Let's see, I've heard that you can take the pin out. Okay, you gotta push that in like that. You can take the pin out while the screen is off, and you can write on the off screen. So tap the screen while pressing the S Pen button to write notes while the screen is off. So tap the screen while pressing the S Pen button. So let's see, I'm not pressing the S Pen button, so it's kind of weird. So did it turn the screen on for me? Let's see, turn it off. Okay, so now it's not writing. So let's see what happens if I press the button. Oh, okay, so I pressed the button and it activated the screen. That's cool. So it turned it on for me so I can get back to it. There you go. So turned it off, click the button, turned it back on for me. So that's cool, awesome. So don't need to save that. So pin it, erase, and we'll go back home. All right, so let's turn it off one more time. We'll try something else. This is all new to me, so I'm kind of learning with you guys here. All right, so I took that out and started writing right away. Cool, awesome. So it doesn't go back to the note that you were previously working on. It's probably saved somewhere in the notes. So there's the S Pen, and I don't think you can put it in there backwards like you did before, and you probably don't want to do that. So yeah, be careful not to try it. I don't know, they probably got rid of that ability. So like in the one of the old notes, the old notes, you could actually put the pin in reverse, and people were actually doing that to see if it would actually go in there, and they were screwing up their phones somehow. They thought that was a good idea. I don't know how, but all right, let's do a quick little speaker test. It's one of my more popular videos, and I'm not sure why, but it is.
Back to talk to you about a.
All right, so that kind of gives you an idea of what the sound is like. I mean, my videos don't have the best sound, not yet anyway. So let's see what the S10 Plus is like.
Hey, this is Mike with The Digital Life, and I'm back to talk to you about a new screen protector that I got. It is, it's good.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. See if it's any different on this. Let's try it one more time.
To talk to you about. Hey, this is Mike with The Digital Life, and I'm back to talk to you about a new screen protector that I got. It is, it's good.
Alright, sorry guys. I'm just trying to give you an idea of what the sound is like. I know it's a bad example, but the thing is I don't want to be copyrighted for anything, you know, so I would go to play something else, but for now, that's gonna have to work. I will get better sound tests out there for you guys. I'll let you know if the Note 10 is in fact, the Note 10 Plus is better than the Galaxy S10 Plus. But for now, it looks like the Note 10 is a little bit better. And if it is, it's just a little bit. I do like that the speaker is basically like non-existent up on top, whereas you can see the speaker on the S10 Plus up there, right up there on the top. And yeah, I don't know, you can't see anything. Let's go ahead and peel this off here. All right, let's see if wireless charging works on this phone. Obviously it's going to. Yep, right out of the box it works. Charging 50%, 54, it's at 54, charging fast charging. So that works. All right, this has been Mike with The Digital Life, helping you navigate this digital world. Thanks for watching, and like and subscribe if you like this video, and click the bell icon, and you'll be notified for future videos. All right guys, take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.